more just kind of about getting guys back in the swing of things after the vacation?
Pretty much, yeah. Get them up to pace a little bit and, yeah, touch the puck, let the goalies feel some pucks and move it around. Wasn't a lot of earth-shattering things. A lot of guys in non-contact jerseys, so we didn't have a lot of physicality to the practice, just up and down. And, but at the end of the day, I thought it was pretty good.
Do you expect to have some of those guys back by Saturday, or is that up in the air still?
I'm not 100%. I'm not going to comment on any of that stuff, but from how they look today, I'd be surprised if a bunch of them weren't back.
You guys have you thought much as a coaching staff about how you want to maybe put the new guys with, maybe mix and match with the lines and figure out where they fit? Is that just kind of be an ongoing process maybe over the next few days here?
Yeah, and it's tough too because we've got guys that'll be taking TK's spot and Sandy's spot in practice, and then won't be playing there in the game too. So, yeah, we're at the sort of the minimum number today of guys. So we just wanted to get 4 lines filled and 3 sets of D. And I know there's lines that we'd love to have together for that game on Saturday. We'll have to wait and see.
How interested are you in seeing what they can do? I guess they're both. Neither of them is signed past this year. I would imagine they both want to show that they could potentially be here past that, right?
Yeah, and that's, for those guys, when you get traded, there's 2 edges to that sword. There's the one where, they didn't want me. There's also the other edge where, hey, these guys wanted me. I get to show what I can do. I think I thought Kuzmenko was flying today in practice. Really impressed with his pace. Pelche is a young guy, less games in the league, and I know he's really anxious to show what he can do as well. So, we'll hopefully get to see that Saturday.
A couple of guys said that it was almost a good mental break as it was a physical break, that they have a chance to sort of get away from the rink and all that stuff.
Definitely recharge. I felt. I had a lot of energy. I just got. My daughter just gave birth to our second grandson this morning, so I told the guys on the ice, you can be as crappy as you want. You're not going to get this smile off my face. So, that was great news. That was about half hour before we went on the ice. So, it's to get away. It never really quite leaves you. It's always there running in the back of your mind, but it is nice to have a bit of a distraction and take your full focus off of it, I guess.
You guys have this stretch run coming, and you talk to the guys, and no one's giving up. But they can also look at the standings. They can look at the way things break down and how the math is a bit daunting. How do you guys as coaches keep the energy up, even though it's a far cry from last year when at this point you guys were sitting in a playoff spot?
Yeah. Well, it's more difficult, but at the same time, most coaches are process-based, and I get it. We get judged on wins and losses. That's how we get, that's how we get measured. But at the end of the day, our job, a lot of that job is the process of getting these guys to where this organization wants to be 6 months from now, 6 years from now, you name it. We focus on that as much as we do the wins and the losses or more. And, there's lots of times as a coach you aren't real happy with the game. You might be happy that you got the 2 points, but, how the team played and how you executed might not be as close as you'd like to be to where the team has been. And I think the process that we're in, it's been a little bit tougher stretch or tougher road this year. We haven't been able to really find that identity that I thought we did a great job of last year of finding and replicating and bringing to nearly almost every night. That seems like it's just been a little bit of a tougher challenge this year. And so at this point with 25 games left, we're obviously not where we'd like to be. But at the same time, within that process of getting better as an organization and getting better every day, we can't lose sight of how much some of these guys have improved as individuals and then maybe what that can lead to down the road for the team as well.